Well, I know I'm not alone in wanting to know when Moon Knight will return to the MCU. And now Oscar Isaac himself has finally chimed in on a potential second season of the show, but maybe giving us a hint on where Marc Spector might appear next. So let's dive in. Well, quite honestly, rumors of a second season of Moon Knight being in development have been making the rounds since, well, season 1 ended. But at this point, it doesn't feel like any new episodes are coming to Disney Plus anytime soon. Additionally, Brad Winderbaum has made it really clear they're looking for annual shows, and with Marvel only releasing one live-action show a year per their current plan, I seriously doubt Moon Knight is part of it. Now, if you remember correctly, the show aired back in 2022. And shortly thereafter, Oscar Isaac and executive producer and director Mohamed Diab were in a TikTok shared by the director's niece, who asked if they were going to get a second season of Moon Knight. Isaac replied, "Why else would we be in Cairo?" Now at that point, many of us took that as confirmation that Moon Knight Season 2 was indeed happening. But earlier this year, Marvel head of television Brad Winderbaum kind of shared a disappointing update to comicbook.com. He said, "So I think Marvel television has happened in waves, and I think Moon Knight happened in a wave that the shows were going to establish characters that would tie into the future. And moving forward, our priorities have shifted. We're making shows as shows that can exist as annual releases, just like television." So, like I said, it doesn't appear like Moon Knight is coming back to Disney Plus. But recently, Oscar Isaac was making a convention appearance, and he was directly asked about a potential Season 2 for the Knight of Khonshu. Now, he didn't say Season 2 was in development, but what he did say is, quote, "We'll see. Maybe one day, or in a movie we'll see him return." Now, at this point, it doesn't seem very likely he's going to be part of Doomsday, but he could be part of Secret Wars. But it seems like his answer here does seem to indicate he will indeed make some sort of appearance in Midnight Suns. I've mentioned this many times. Bob Iger has talked about how they want to lean into the Avengers franchise, and effectively Midnight Suns are the supernatural Avengers. Now, fans of the Suns don't really like them called that because they are something quite a bit more. But it's clear when Marvel has team-up movies with well-established characters, well, their returns are much better. We've recently heard rumors of Ghost Rider being part of the upcoming Secret Wars and Doomsday project, so we're starting to see more of these supernatural characters come to life, and I have to suspect once we are past Secret Wars and Marvel is able to sort of realign these timelines, well, we're definitely going to see Moon Knight return, and I think more than likely it will be on the big screen, not the small. This is not exactly the news most Moon Knight fans want to hear. That last season left us with that Jake Lockley cliffhanger, and we all want to see some of that character. Pretty funny, when you go back and rewatch the series, there are several Jake Lockley moments where Stephen Grant and Marc Spector were left trying to figure out what happened. So this part of the tale definitely needs to be told, and even if we do have to wait for a film to bring the Knight of Khonshu back, I definitely want that thread resolved. We're going to follow Moon Knight pretty closely. It's one of my favorite Disney Plus series, and hopefully we see him stalking the night skies very soon. But we're going to have to wait and see. Before we take off, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC news, and we want to bring you all the news truthfully and transparently so you're really in the know.